What is up, you guys? Come here, guys. Once again, another video. Welcome to today's video. And in today's video, so I haven't uploaded in a long time, especially Madden for all that matters. But I wanted to do another Madden series because the Indianapolis Colts franchise, I accidentally deleted the file trying to free up space so I can join another league, and accidentally deleted it. But either way, regardless of that happening, I'm going to be doing the Los Angeles Chargers because, as some of you guys may know, I am a Chargers fan. And I'm starting off in the preseason, very first game of the season. I do have pre-existing injuries on, so it makes it a little more realistic. So, like for instance, Hunter Henry's out. Joey Bosa should technically be out, but I'm going to leave him there because I don't feel like dealing with any of that. But, regardless of that, I'm doing Los Angeles Chargers today. This video is just going to be me going through the team, checking over the overalls and all that and what I plan to do. But yeah, pretty much simple as that. And of course, I'm going to start off at the quarterback position. And of course, we got your boy. I'm going just to the roster, so it makes it a little bit more easy. So I'm going to the roster. So of course, we have Mr. Phillip Rivers, Mr. 36-year-old Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, without a ring. I know a lot of people will disagree with me with that, but we are going to keep Phillip Rivers for a couple more years and maybe till he retires, depending on how he progresses and regresses. So yeah, that'll happen. And under him we have Geno Smith, who's 27 years old. Not sure if I'll keep him. Maybe I'll sign somebody. Maybe I'll trade for a younger quarterback and have them play as Phillip Rivers' backup for now and maybe be the future quarterback of the team. Yeah, so those are two quarterbacks I have on the team right now, and I know we have Cardale Jones on the practice squad. So yeah, and then going into running back, it's going to be hard because it's going to be hard when it comes to cut day, and then I have to decide who I need to get rid of. But either way, of course, we know who the starter is going to be. It's going to be 25-year-old Melvin Gordon. He's going to be the back for pretty much forever because he's only 25, so that's great. 95 overall, and these are the updated rosters, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so, and then for the draft and all that and that kind of stuff, I'm going to use a drafted file for the draft class this year. So yeah, it'll make it more realistic. Anyway, so at running back number 2, we have Austin Ekeler. I'm going to be using him a lot. You guys will see me use the running backs quite a bit in this franchise because I love running the ball. I love utilizing the running backs. And I don't mean like checking it down to running backs. That will never happen, ever. But yeah, regardless of that, we have Melvin Gordon and Austin Ekeler. Alrighty. So after him we have the rookie Justin Jackson, and I don't know how much I'll be able to use him. Maybe I'll use him for if we're like winning by like 500 points or so. Maybe if we're blowing out a team, maybe we'll put him in and put in the backups and all that. And if that's the case, then I will do that. But yeah, third string running back. Make sure you keep him there. And then we got the Trez Newsome. So I liked him in the preseason. Well, while I was watching him in the preseason, because now it's week 10, I'm pretty sure. But when we cut him, I was a little mad. I was a little salty. Then we re-signed him, and I was perfectly fine with that. So these will be our 4 starting running backs. We got Melvin Gordon, Austin Ekeler, Justin Jackson, and Trez Newsome. Alrighty, going to the fullback position, we have Derek Watt. I'm going to be using him a lot because I'm going to run the ball a bit. And through this series, we'll like upgrade his run blocking and all that. But yeah, either way, now we're going on to the receivers. Now, this is one that I know I'm going to address very, very quickly, and it's going to be the fact that I might trade Travis Benjamin. I don't know yet, but I know for a fact I'm going to have Keenan Allen at number 1, Tyrell Williams at number 2, and Mike Williams in the slot because it's a one overall difference between him and Travis Benjamin, but Travis Benjamin's older, and even though he's a scheme bit, I want to get Mike Williams to work in there and progress a bit. We're going to keep Jeremy Davis and Artavis Scott as of now, but Artavis Scott is on injured reserve, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, complete ACL tear, so I'm pretty sure we have him on the injured reserve list as of right now, so we'll have to bring in another receiver, and we'll see who that is eventually, because I like to carry 6 receivers on a team, and as of right now we only have 5 healthy ones. But either way, the starting 3 will be Keenan Allen, Tyrell Williams, and Mike Williams. But yeah, so at tight end we have Hunter Henry, who is on IR because this does have the updated rosters and all that. So Hunter Henry's on IR, And we have Antonio Gates and Virgil Green and Sean Culkin as the starting guys. We have Mike Wint, who's the long snapper, but he's probably going to get cut because he's a 47 overall, but you could pretty much have any lineman play the long snapper position. But yeah. So at left tackle, we have Russell Okung, 80 overall, 30 years old. We'll find his replacement probably in the draft. Going into his backup, Trenton Scott. He's probably not going to get too much play time, but you never know. Somebody could get injured. At left guard, we have Dan Feeney and Scott Quisenberry. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. But those two are going to stay here the entire rebuild. Well, not rebuild, but like just the franchise in general. At center, we have Mike Pouncey and we have Cole Toner. Mike Pouncey will be here for a couple years until he starts regressing, then he's gone. But he's a great run blocker, so I'm glad that we have him on the team. Because that's going to be pretty nice, especially since his impact blocking is 93 and his lead blocking is 90. That's going to be pretty OP. All right, and then at left guard, I'm not sure because in real life, I think Forrest Lamp is injured. But also, I see him gear up at games, so I'm not sure. So just in case, I might have Michael Schofield play at that right guard position because I'm not sure if Forrest Lamp is injured or not. I'll have to make sure in between, like after I'm done recording. But I'll make sure for that just in case. And if I need to, I'll probably move him to tackle or something. And then going into the right tackle, I will not be starting Joe Barksdale. I love Joe Barksdale. I've loved him for a while. He's not a bad offensive lineman. But as of right now, the starter for the Chargers is Sam Tevi, who's 67 overall. So we're going to see how that works out. Maybe we'll transition them every once in a while. But they have fairly similar stats, like pass block and all that. Run block is pretty much the same. The impact is about the same, and so is the lead block. But Sam Tevi, he's younger, and his stats are a little bit better. So I'm going to start Sam Tevi at that right tackle position. Going into left end, Joey Bosa is injured. But in the game, it says he's not, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. But as of right now, I'm probably just going to leave it the way it is until I find out a solution for that, because it is only the preseason. I plan on getting through at least one preseason game between episodes, maybe two each episode, just to get the preseason over with and all that. But under him, we have Isaac Rochelle, 72 overall. I'm 72 years old, but he's 72 overall. He's not bad by any means. Both of our left ends are pretty good. And then at right end, I don't even really need to explain his name. Melvin Ingram, 29 years old, 90 overall. So we're probably going to have to look for his backup, maybe a Nick Bosa or Ed Oliver in the draft. So yeah, those are probably going to be two of the main guys that I look for to develop behind Melvin Ingram. But yeah, as his backup, we have Chris Landrum at 63 overall at 25 years old, and he is a scheme fit. So I'm going to keep him around for a bit. But yeah, at defensive tackle, we have quite a bit of guys that I think aren't bad. So coming in at number one, we have Corey Liuget, 84 overall, 28 years old. So he's going to start regressing after a little bit unless he develops really well. Then we'll keep him for most of the franchise. Brandon Mebane, we might keep him for another year. We may trade him because I really like Darius Philon because he's 74 overall and only 4 less than Brandon Mebane, but he's also, I believe that's 9 years younger. So we might have to give the start to Darius Philon because he is faster, stronger, acceleration and all that is way better. Actually, no, his strength is not even close to Corey Liuget's and Brandon Mebane's. That's a lie. But he is faster, he is younger, so he'll be switched in there with Brandon Mebane. And yeah, under him we have Damian Square. I like Damian Square, but he might not be on the team for much longer. And then we have the rookie, Justin Jones. I don't know how much playtime he's going to get. I might sign him to the practice squad. I might play him every once in a while. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah. Going into left outside linebacker, we have Jatavis Brown. 78 overall, age 24. What I like about Jatavis Brown, and I don't know what I'm going to do as of the moment, because he has 88 speed, so he would be great as a user linebacker. And I could put him at middle linebacker and have him user. But I also have Denzel Perryman at middle linebacker, so I'm not sure how all this is going to work at the moment. But I think I'll keep it just the way it is right now. And at right outside linebacker, we have Kaiser White, but he is currently on IR. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to put Uchenna Nwosu, the rookie, out of USC, and I'm going to be putting him at right outside linebacker for the injured Kaiser White. And another thing I do know that you could do is if you put Uchenna Nwosu at right end, his overall goes up about 5 or 6, I'm pretty sure. So maybe he could be the replacement for Melvin Ingram when he starts regressing. That'd be pretty cool to do, and I'd be a-okay with that because at right outside linebacker, Kaiser White's here, and I love Kaiser White, but he is currently on IR, sadly, with a complete PCL tear, which sucks because he was actually looking really good in real life, but that's okay. But going back to middle linebacker, middle linebacker, we have Denzel Perryman, 25, 78 overall. He's probably the best tackler on the team. He has 84 tackling and 93. Ooh, that's dirty. 93 hit power. So we're probably going to keep him at middle linebacker so we could hit stick maybe, get some fumbles and so. At middle linebacker 2, we have Hayes Pollard. So he's not bad. And then at middle linebacker 3, we have Nick Zunbar. And I will be moving him to outside linebacker behind Jatavis Brown. So we could have Uchenna Nwosu play right outside linebacker for the injured Kaiser White. And then right outside linebacker, same thing. Except for right under him, we have Kyle Emanuel. And as of right now, Kyle Emanuel is probably going to get a lot of snaps. I'm not going to lie. I like Kyle Emanuel. Even though his speed isn't necessarily the best, he's still going to get a lot of play time and all that. But yeah, either way. Yeah. Then going into the cornerback position, we have a lot of cornerbacks. And we have 5 guys who I think are pretty solid. But one of them is unfortunately on IR. And this is maybe, I think, the 4th year in a row that he's been on IR. And that happens to be Jason Verrett. So maybe after the season, I might trade him, get maybe a draft pick or maybe a future quarterback or something like that for Jason Verrett. But yeah. But anyways, at cornerback number 1, we have Pro Football Focus's #1 rated corner of last year in Casey Hayward, 95 overall, 28 years old. He will be the starter for a couple years until he starts regressing, which isn't concerning me at any point. And then at number 2, we have 24-year-old Trevor Williams, 87 overall. He's going to be number 2 guy for quite a while. And then at the slot, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Desmond King from Iowa. He's not a rookie. I just like Desmond King. I hype him up all the time. By the way, he's going to be the slot corner because he just kills in the slot. And I'm pretty sure from last year when I did the Los Angeles Chargers in a couple of videos, he had 4 picks in like the first 3 games. So I think that's a little sign. And then under him, we have Michael Davis, who will be the 4th corner while Jason Brett is out. But I'm pretty sure I will keep Michael Davis for quite a bit because he is 23 and he's 67 overall, but he has great speed and he's 6'2". And that just makes a crazy corner, I won't lie. But also, he does have the potential to be the starter. He did play against the Seahawks for the Chargers as the number 2 guy with Trevor Williams. I'm pretty sure being hurt with his ankle. But either way, Michael Davis is going to stay for a while. At cornerback number technically 6, I forgot to count, is Jeff Richards, 27 years old, 6'6" overall. I don't know how long he's going to be on here. He might be moved to free agency. I'm not sure yet. I like Jeff Richards, but I don't know yet. And for the last corner, we have Brandon Fakison. I think that's how you say his name. Probably just butchered that, but he's 23 years old, 65 overall. And yeah, he's going to be on the team, I can tell you that much, just because he's young. I like to keep younger players on the team. But yeah, either way. Alrighty, this is where it gets fun, the safety position. I like the safeties a lot for the Chargers. I love Derwin James. He's best draft steal ever the Chargers have ever had. I'm probably exaggerating about that, but either way, Tom Telesco was a genius for drafting Derwin James. I'm loving the way he's looking this season. But yeah, under him we have Rayshawn Jenkins, who was technically competing for the starting spot with Derwin James, which was kind of crazy. So they're both going to stay here the whole series, period, the end. And at strong safety, we have Jaleel Adai. He's going to be the starter, period. We have Jalen Watkins, 76 overall, 26. I don't know. I mean, he is on IR, but then we have Adrian Phillips. So it's kind of difficult to decide who's going to be the backup because they're both 76 overall. They're both 26. So we'll see. We'll see, because I love Adrian Phillips. Adrian Phillips is locked down, period, the end. But it's going to be who's going to take the starting spot when Jaleel Adai starts regressing completely. And at this point, my eyes, I'm looking at Adrian Phillips just because I think he's better. But he is slower than Jalen Watkins, but we'll decide that sooner or later. But Jalen Watkins at the moment is on IR, ACL tear. He tore his ACL in the preseason game against the Seahawks. I'm pretty sure I think it was on a special teams play. So sadly, he had torn his ACL. But either way, those are the safeties and the corners and the rest of the team. Now this is where it gets fun because I was super excited when this happened. I was jumping up in my class because I'm still a student in high school. But I was super excited when this happened. I was in my business class when this happened, and we cut Caleb Sturgis. And I was like, okay, so I'm guessing we're going to sign Michael Badgley, who was 10 for 10 with his field goals and kicks combined and extra points combined. And we signed him from the practice squad, so he will be our starting kicker. He's 23 years old and 73 overall. I'm going to have a lot of fun because I was super excited when we signed him. I was jumping up and down, got home, super excited. But he has 88 kick power and 82 kick accuracy. That's going to be heavenly like to kick with. And then Drew Kaiser isn't the punter anymore for the Chargers. It is technically Donnie Jones, but I did this before I started. Donnie Jones is old. He's 38. He's going to retire pretty much very, very, very soon. Drew Kaiser is 25 years old. And he was the Chargers punter for a bit. So I was like, let's just bring Drew Kaiser back. He has 97 kick power and 94 kick accuracy. See, that's way better than what we originally had. So he's going to be the guy. And then at our picks, we have all of our picks. That will change eventually. We'll probably get some more picks and all that. Might trade away some picks to get players. We don't know. I don't know yet. Then practice squad, nothing's showed up yet. But yeah, this is what the team's looking. Our top three guys are Melvin Gordon, Casey Aaron, and Phillip Rivers. But yeah, I'm going to love this series because not many people are doing the Los Angeles Chargers because they're doing some of the lower rated teams. But I really wanted to do this team, and let me just go fix that real quick. So it's going to be probably Michael Schofield and Forrest Lamp. But either way, you guys, I'm hoping that this series doesn't turn out too bad. But yeah, let me know what you guys want me to do, who I should maybe trade for, who I should trade away, and see what I can do and who you think I should start. And maybe a free agent quarterback that you think could come in and compete with Geno Smith for that starting quarterback position. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.